Go! Good morning everyone. Ang topic po natin is all about lesson 19, assessing learners' reading profile. So introduction, helping learners become good readers entails the use of information that is valid and reliable. One of the means commonly used in basic education to determine the reading profile of learners is the conduct of an informal reading inventory. It is a standardized instrument that is individually administered to learners. A significant component of enhanced basic education program is the Every Child a Reader program. It means po na lahat ng bata ay reader. Yan po yung sinasabi na or yung isang component ng enhanced basic education program. It is designed to prepare every elementary learners become equipped to develop their strategic reading and writing skills. Complementing this program is the use of the standardized Philippine Informal Reading Inventory or the PhilIRI, a diagnostic classroom-based assessment tool for graded passages in each grade level to determine and qualify the learner's performance in oral reading, silent reading, and listening comprehension in both English and Filipino languages. Dito rin po is gumagamit ng criteria which includes the reading speed and the percentage of correct predetermined set of criteria. The PhilIR manual, according to DepEd series of 2018, provides the processes in conducting the reading inventory. To assess the reader's performance, the teacher must consider the following. First, brief the learners, create a friendly relationship, and conduct the test: oral reading comprehension, listening comprehension, or silent reading comprehension. We can use this, we can follow this step. First, letter A, ask the motivation and motive question to determine the background knowledge of the learner on the topic to be read. For example, magbibigay ka na, or nandiyan na yung passage na ipapabasa mo, dapat magtanong ka ng mga question na makapag-motivate sa kanila para ma-catch up yung attention nila, para mas maging focus sila dun sa babasahin or maging interested sila dun sa ipapabasa mo. Second, have the learner read or listen to the passage. And third, after reading, let the learner answer the multiple choice task items on the booklet with each item either read by himself or herself or with a teacher. The answer is chosen. And an I don't know response to a question is marked X on the score sheet. A learner who asked to reread the selection then answered correctly has a point recorded but our marked look back is noted. So dito po kung maalala ninyo is nung sa nasa grade school tayo is pinagawa tayo ng reading comprehension test na kung saan magbabasa tayo ng isang passage, pagkatapos nun is sasagutan natin yung mga ilang question na nakaprepare kung gaano tayo kabilis mag-comprehend kung binasa natin. Next, the second one is the analysis of the result. Here, meron tayong quantitative analysis. Quantitative assessment of the reading performance of the learner involves adding the number of observed mistakes, taking note of the number of minutes spent to read the selection, and scoring the number of comprehension items correctly answered. The aggregate result of the word recognition and the comprehension scores determine the reading profile of the learner per passage. So dito po sa quantitative analysis, bibilangin mo kung ilan yung tama at saka kung ilan yung tamang sagot, tapos yung time spent na nagugol mula dun sa reading selection, tapos dun sa may scoring number na kung gaano katagal siya nagbasa, tapos kung gaano siya kabilis magsagot. Next, here is the number 1 computation of the oral reading score per selection. When the learner says something different from what is on the passage, a miss occurs. A meaningful miss does not alter the original meaning of the sentence, like run instead of run. If the miss changes the meaning, it is a significant significant is like the cats move noisily instead of the cow mewed noisily. So dito po is, i-compute natin yung oral reading score per selection. For example, yung tamang grammar or yung original meaning mula dun sa parang na-comprehend niya. Kagaya nung sinabi dyan na significant means kagaya ng the cat move noisily or the cat mewed noisily. Whether or not a miss influences the meaning of the passage being read, equal weight is given. After counting the number of miscanned during oral reading, the oral reading is computed using the formula oral reading score. Yan po, kung makikita nyo is, yan yung formula. Number of words minus number of miss divide over the number of words times 100. For example po dyan is si Mark Jaden's oral reading performance for the grade 1 selection Pedrito Snacks. Number of words in the passage is 144. Number of miss is 13. So 14, yung number of words minus the number of miss is 13 over the number of words na 144 times 100. So equals to 131 over 144 times 100. So makukuha natin yung sagot na 90.9. The interpretation is Mark Jaden's rating in oral reading is 90.9%. Next naman is the computation of speed in the rate in oral reading. So this naman is yung ratio between the number of words read in the passage and the amount of time spent to finish reading it. The indicator requires data on time spent to read selection reckoned from that time and the learner starts to read up to the end of the passage. So nandito naman po yung isang example po, tapos yung isang formula po kung paano computing yung speed at saka yung rate in oral reading. So example is Mark Jaden has read the passage with little snack, a 144 word passage in 92 seconds. So yung reading speed is equal to number of words read over number of seconds spent to read times 60. So number of words natin is meron tayong 144 words na given. Tapos yung 90 seconds niya yung time na na-spend niya dun sa pagbabasa niya na 92 seconds. Times 60. Kaya nakuha natin yung 1.56 times yung 60 is equal to 93.9%. So interpretation natin is Mark Jaden's reading rate is 93.9 words per minute. Next naman is the computation of learner's comprehension to the passage. Comprehension level is the proportion of items correctly by the learner against the total number of items in the passage needed. In this indicator are the number of items correctly the learner against the total number of task items. As soon as he has read the passage, the teacher reads the comprehension questions record score. So, dito naman po is, may example tayo, Mark Jaden answered correctly 6 out of the 7 comprehension question asked after reading Pedrito Snacks. Comprehension performance is equal to yung formula number of correct items over the number of test items times 100. So, number of correct answer is 6, tapos yung number of test items is 7. Times lang po natin siya sa 100, makukuha natin yung 85.7%. So, ang interpretation natin dyan is Mark Jaden's comprehension is 85.7%. Next, overall interpretation of the word reading and comprehension level. The reading level of our learner is his or her ability to read and comprehend a graded reading passage, adapting the criteria used by Johnson, Will, and Nikolsky in 1987. The PLIRI uses the following predetermined Okay, sa independent level, 97 to 100%. Comprehension is 80 to 100. Instructional, 90 to 96%. Comprehension score is 59 to 79%. And then the frustration is 89 and below. And the comprehension level is the 58 and below. So dito natin makikita kung anong level ba kabilang si Mark Childen doon sa pinakita niyang performance sa pag-comprehend ng kanyang binasa. So using Mark Childen's performance indicator, his reading profile is word recording is 13 missed, equal to 90.9%. Sa instructional po siya, mapupunta siya sa instructional level. 6 out of 7 items is 85.7% is sa may frustration siya. Tapos sa independent level, reading rate is meron siya 93.9 words per minute. So the learner's reading profile is the summary of one's reading level in consideration of the word, reading, and comprehension scores for the passage read. The matrix below guides in assessing the reading profile per passage of a learner. So, dyan po may tatlong column ulit, word reading, reading comprehension, at saka yung reading profile. A learner is at the independent level if he or she reaches 90% or greater comprehension level when reading alone. So, masasabi natin na isang independent or nasa independent level yung isang student kapag yung comprehension level niya is pumalo ng 90% or higit pa. Kapag instructional level naman is natuto siya tapos marunong siya mag-comprehend at makapag-recognize ng word as possible with the help of provided by the teacher or the other learner. Independent level po, kaya niyang mag-interpret, mag-comprehend, mag-recognize ng words na mag-isa lang niya. Kapag instructional naman na level is kaya niya pero with the help of his or her teacher or other learners. Kapag frustration level naman is manifest observed signs of frustration indicating that the reading material is too difficult for him or her to read and comprehend. Kapag frustration level naman is hindi niya kayang basahin or masyadong mahirap sa kanya yung binabasa niya. Mahirap niya i-comprehend, mahirap niya i-intindihin. Qualitative analysis naman tayo. Kapag qualitative aspect naman po is yung tinitingnan natin yung behavior ng learner. Dito kung ilang notes or yung items to note during the reading are the following. Yung mispronunciation niya or the substitution, insertion, repetition, transposition, reversal, and self-correction. When the mistakes are noted, the teacher underlines the words. Kung dito naman po is sa qualitative analysis, tinitingnan natin yung behavior ng learners. Kapag may mali siya, ganun, mas maraming mali kaysa dun sa dami ng na-comprehend niya, yun po yung